Stock market and finance. Questions and answers. What exactly is equity? Put simply, equity is ownership of an asset of value. In corporate finance, equity, more commonly referred to as shareholders' equity, refers to the amount of capital contributed by the owners. Put another way, equity is the difference between a company's total assets and total liabilities. What is difference between shares and stock? A stock is a collection of something or a collection of shares. Shares are a part of something bigger, that is, the stocks. Shares represent the proportion of ownership in the company, while stock is a simple aggregation of shares in a company. Shares are issued at par, discount, or at a premium. What stocks do well in a bear market? Food and personal care stocks, often called defensive stocks, usually do well. There are times when bonds go up as stocks decline. Sometimes a particular stock of the market, such as utilities, real estate, or healthcare, might do well even if other sectors are losing value. Who is the biggest investor in the world? Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is widely considered to be the most successful investor in history. Not only is he one of the richest men in the world, but he also has had the financial ear of numerous presidents and world leaders. When Buffett talks, world markets move based on his words. Is intraday trading profitable? Intra-trading is all about generating small profits with multiple trades. One way the traders can reduce the losses is to wait for the right time to trade rather than trading at every move in the stock's price. Never wait to generate huge profits in just a trade. Instead, plan multiple trades and earn small profits. Why are stocks called equities? To put it simply, equities are stock or shares of a company. When an investor buys a company's share or equity, they gain ownership rights of that company. This entitles them a certain percentage of any profits in the form of dividends and to participate in the company's growth and expansion. Why do people invest? Investing your money can allow you to grow it. Most investment vehicles, such as stocks, certificates of deposit, or bonds, offer returns on your money over the long term. This return allows your money to build, creating wealth over time. What is the difference between share market and stock market? A share market or stock market is a market that deals with buying or selling of any kind of securities. A stock is basically a general term that is used to describe the ownership certificates of any company. On the other hand, shares refer to the ownership certificate of a particular company. What are five common types of investments? Types of investments. Stocks. A stock is an investment in a specific company. Bonds. A bond is a loan you make to a company or government. Mutual funds. If the idea of picking and choosing individual bonds and stocks is not your bag, you are not alone. Index funds. Exchange traded funds. Options. What is considered a blue chip stock? A blue chip stock is a huge company with an excellent reputation. These are typically large, well established, and financially sound companies that have operated for many years and that have dependable earnings, often paying dividends to investors. What is a stock market? A stock market refers to a platform wherein buyers and sellers meet to transact the shares of the publicly listed companies. Unlike the bookstore, it doesn't exist in the physical form. It is an electronic form of market wherein shares of the big listed companies like Reliance, Infosys, and Tata Steel are listed for sale, and small, retail, and big institutional investors purchase these shares. You must also remember that the transaction of shares can be done only through an intermediary called the stockbroker. What is the difference between fundamental and technical analysis. Fundamental analysis is a method of evaluating securities by attempting to measure the intrinsic value of a stock. Technical analysis differs from fundamental analysis in that the stock's price and volume are the only inputs. Both methods are used for researching and forecasting future trends in stock prices. What is the Indian stock market called? Most of the trading in the Indian stock market takes place on its two stock exchanges, the Bombay Stock Exchange (BSE) and the National Stock Exchange (NSE). The BSE has been in existence since 1875. The NSE, on the other hand, was founded in 1992 and started trading in 1994. Can you buy and sell the same stock repeatedly? However, the wash sale rules prevent you from taking that loss if you repurchase the same stock within a 30-day period. As a result, although you can buy and sell shares of stock anytime you wish, you have to be careful with multiple purchases and sales within a 30-day period if you are looking to take a tax loss. Does bearish mean sell? Simply put, bullish means that an investor believes that a stock or the overall market will go higher, and bearish means that an investor believes a stock will go down or underperform. However, bullish can mean different things, especially for short term and long term traders. What are day trading and margin trading? Both are short term forms of trading. Day trading is also a form of margin trading wherein you put a small margin and take a leveraged position that is 6 to 7 times the value of your margin. Intraday traders have to be closed out on the same day necessarily and they do not result in delivery. Margin trades can also be carried forward and they entail interest cost. What is averaging in share market? When you buy a stock and the price falls, most of us are tempted to buy more to reduce our cost of purchase. That is called averaging. It is normally not advised at it as it is tantamount to making the same mistake twice over. Also, it increases your concentration to a particular stock or story. What is stop loss in stock market? Stop loss is like insurance on your trade. Say you bought 100 shares of a stock at rupees 90. If your maximum risk appetite is rupees 1000, then your stop loss should be placed at around rupees 80. At that point, the loss is booked and the position is closed. Stop losses are very common. In fact, they are a must. In intraday trading, as it is a protection against risk of market volatility. When you buy a stock, the stop loss is below the buy price, and when you sell a stock, the stop loss is above the sell price. Are shares a good idea? If you choose your shares wisely, they will build your wealth better than almost any other asset. If you invest for the long term, shares are a risky investment because shares generally produce a better return than other assets. They carry more risk mainly because they are more volatile in price. How can I invest smartly? What should I think about before investing? Know yourself. We all have different investing goals and different time frames for achieving them. Get an early start. Invest regularly. Build a diversified portfolio. Monitor your portfolio. Align your investments with your time horizons. What is the 3-day rule in stocks? The 3-day settlement rule. The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) requires trades to be settled within a 3 business day time period, also known as T plus 3. When you buy stocks, the brokerage firm must receive your payments no later than 3 business days after the trade is executed. Why is the GDP important? GDP is important because it gives information about the size of the economy and how an economy is performing. The growth rate of real GDP is often used as an indicator of the general health of the economy. In broader terms, an increase in real GDP is interpreted as a sign that the economy is doing well. What is day trading? Buying and selling securities within a single day, even within several hours or minutes. Investors with either a serious understanding of the market or a high risk tolerance track the market all day, buying low and selling high. Some investors use these profits as their primary source of income, though many amateurs who have not put in the requisite research have failed. What does NSDL mean? National Securities Depository Limited (CDSL) and National Security Depository Limited (NSDL) are both government registered share depositories in India. Share depositories hold shares in an electronic form. What is a realistic return on investment? Ordinary investors expect an 8.5% return. Individual investors, on an average, said they would need to earn an annual return of 8.5% above inflation to achieve their investment goals, and 70% of those investors said they can realistically reach that level of return over the long term. How is PE ratio calculated? The PE ratio is calculated by dividing a company's current stock price by its earnings per share (EPS). If you don't know the EPS, you can calculate it by subtracting a company's preferred dividends paid from its net income and then dividing the result by the number of shares outstanding. What you mean by fundamental analysis? Fundamental analysis is a method of measuring a security's intrinsic value by examining related economic and financial factors. The end goal is to arrive at a number that an investor can compare with a security's current price in order to see whether the security is undervalued or overvalued. Why do 90% of traders fail? It is because we are driven by our emotions, which explains why most traders fail when they first start out. The truth is that 90% of traders lose money, which is why trading is hard. If you want to stop being in the 90% traders category, you have got to learn why do traders fail and then avoid what they are doing. What is difference between CDSL and NSDL? NSDL is a short form of National Securities Depositories Limited, which deals with National Stock Exchange (NSE), whereas CDSL is the short form for Central Depository Securities Limited, which works for Bombay Stock Exchange (BSE). Are bonds a good investment in a bear market? Bonds and stock bear markets. Bonds can be a good investment during a bear market because their prices generally rise when stock prices fall, while bonds and bond funds can remain stable or produce gains during a bear market. They are not guaranteed profitable investments. What is delivery and intraday? The difference between intraday and a delivery trading is that buying and selling shares during a single trading day is intraday trading, and when you don't square off your position, your trade becomes a delivery trade. How dividends affect stock prices? Stock dividends. After the declaration of a stock dividend, the stock's price often increases. However, because a stock dividend increases the number of shares outstanding while the value of the company remains stable, it dilutes the book value per common share and the stock price is reduced accordingly. What is considered a blue chip stock? A blue chip stock is a huge company with an excellent reputation. These are typically large, well established, and financially sound companies that have operated for many years and that have dependable earnings, often paying dividends to investors. How to do fundamental analysis of stocks. Step 1. Use the financial ratios for initial screening. Step 2. Understand the company. Step 3. Study the financial reports of the company. Step 4. Check the debt and red flags. 5. Find the company's competitors. Step 6. Analyze future prospects. Why fundamental analysis is important. Fundamental analysis is essential because it provides consistent and reliable information. With the help of fundamental analysis, we can evaluate a security's intrinsic value. The discounted cash flow model is a common valuation method used to determine a company's intrinsic value. What makes a strong balance sheet? Balance sheet depicts a company's financial health. Having more assets than liabilities is the fundamental of having a strong balance sheet. Further than that, companies with strong balance sheets are those which are structured to support the entity's business goals and maximize financial performance. What does EBIT margin mean? The operating earnings over operating sales, and EBIT margin is the operating earnings over operating sales. This margin allows investors to understand true business costs of running a company because parts of company property, plant, and equipment will eventually need to be replaced as they get used, broken down, decayed. What is RSI strategy? The Relative Strength Index (RSI) is most commonly used to indicate temporarily overbought or oversold conditions in a market. An intraday forex trading strategy can be devised to take advantage of indications from the RSI that a market is overextended and therefore likely to retrace. Is the economy the same as the stock market? It is easy for investors to see economic news like unemployment or GDP data and get worried or excited about the impact that it will have on their investments. But there is something that many investors don't realize. The stock market is not the economy, and the economy is not the stock market. Why is the stock market so important? Stock markets exist to serve the wider economy. It helps individuals earn a profit on their income when they invest in the stock market and allows firms to spread their risks and receive large rewards. The stock market plays an important role in the economy of a country in terms of spending and investment. How do you know if the economy is growing? An economy provides people with goods and services, and economists measure its performance by studying the gross domestic product (GDP), the market value of all goods and services produced by the economy in a given year. If GDP goes up, the economy is growing. If it goes down, the economy is contracting. What is the best strategy for day trading? 10-day trading strategies for beginners. Knowledge is power. Set aside funds. Set aside time too. Start small. Avoid penny stocks. Time those trades. Cut losses with limit orders. Be realistic about profits. Stay cool. Stick to the plan. What are the four financial performance ratios? In general, financial ratios can be broken down into four main categories. 1. Profitability or return on investment. 2. Liquidity. 3. Leverage. And 4. Operating or efficiency, with several specific ratio calculations prescribed within each. What month has the most stock market crashes? October. The October effect refers to the psychological anticipation that financial declines and stock market crashes are more likely to occur during this month than any other month. The bank panic of 1907 The stock market crash of 1929 and Black Monday 1987 all happened during the month of October. Who benefits from a recession? In a recession, the rate of inflation tends to fall. This is because unemployment rises, moderating wage inflation. Also, with falling demands, firms respond by cutting prices. This fall in inflation can benefit those on fixed incomes or cash savings. What is the best investment in a recession? A good investment strategy during a recession is to look for companies that are maintaining strong balance sheets or steady business models despite the economic headwinds. Some examples of these types of companies include utilities, basic consumer goods, conglomerates, and defense stocks. What is ETFs? Exchange Traded Funds. An ETF is a financial security that tracks the performance of an index or any other basket of assets and is traded like a common stock on a stock exchange. The price of an ETF fluctuates with the price of its underlying asset. An investment in ETFs provides exposure to diverse markets without the need to invest in each stock separately. Is Nifty 50 a good investment? Best way to make returns with Nifty 50 is to stay invested. On short term market is always volatile in short term. So there are years you are going to make losses. People think if they invest for more than 1 year period, they consider as long term investor and they can avoid losses. Why companies consider share buybacks? With an increasing number of companies announcing buybacks, it appears that directors believe that buybacks have a positive impact on the business as well as shareholders. Share buybacks can be an efficient way for management to boost the company's undervalued share price and reduce dilution, but they also allow management to show confidence in their business operations. How do bull markets make money? Ways to profit in bull markets. A long position is simply the purchase of a stock or any other security in anticipation that its price will rise. The overall objective is to buy the stock at a low price and sell it for more than you paid. The difference represents your profit. How do you make money when the market goes down? One way to make money on stocks for which the price is falling is called short selling or going short. Short selling is a fairly simple concept. An investor borrows a stock, sells the stock, and then buys the stock back to return to it to the lender. Short sellers are betting that the stock they sell will drop in price. How is capital gains calculated? This is generally the purchase price plus any commissions or fees paid. This is the sale price minus any commissions or fees paid. Subtract your basis what you paid from the realized amount, how much you sold it for to determine the difference. If you sold your assets for more than you paid, you have a capital gain. Are dividends taxed as income? If you received dividends from any of your investments this year, you may have to pay income tax on these payments. The Internal Revenue Service considers most dividends to be taxable income. So, regardless of the amount of your dividend payments, you will likely need to report them on your tax return. What index fund has the highest return? S&P 500 index fund in US. The S&P 500 index fund continues to be among the most popular index funds. S&P 500 funds offer a good return over time. They are diversified and they are about as low risk as stock investing gets. Like all stocks, it will fluctuate, but over time, the index has returned about 10% annually. Can you get rich with ETF, exchange traded funds? ETFs can hold asserted other assets like bonds or commodities. The best way to get wealthy from ETFs is to buy them as appropriate for one's portfolio and generally either hold or trade them as needed to make money. This is not a get rich quickly investment similar to stocks or mutual funds. Who use fundamental analysis? The majority of investors who want to evaluate long term investment decisions start with a fundamental analysis of a company, an individual stock, or the market as a whole. Fundamental analysis is the process of measuring a security's intrinsic value by evaluating all aspects of a business or market. What is meant by liquidity? Liquidity means how quickly you can get your hands on your cash. In simpler terms, liquidity is to get your money whenever you need it. Cash, savings account, checkable accounts, and are liquid assets because they can be easily converted into cash as and when required. What are four types of investments? There are four main investment types or asset classes that you can choose from, each with distinct characteristics, risks, and benefits. Growth investments, shares, property, defensive investments, cash, fixed interest. What is the face value of share in India? Mostly, shares of an Indian company have a face value of rupees 10. Difference between face value and market value. Many first time investors may be confused by the difference between the face value of a stock and its market value. Market value is the current price at which a share is sold or bought in the capital markets. How is share price calculated? The market price per share is used to determine a company's market capitalization or market cap. To calculate it, take the most recent share price of a company and multiply it by the total number of outstanding shares. Should I buy Class A or C shares? Class A and B shares are aimed at long term investors, whereas Class C shares are for beginning investors who aim for short term gains and may have less money to invest. Class C shares, especially those with no load, are the least expensive to purchase, but they will incur higher fees in the long term. What is a good dividend per share? Payout ratios that are between 55% to 75% are considered high because the company is expected to distribute more than half of its earnings as dividends, which implies less retained earnings. A higher payout ratio viewed in isolation from the dividend investor's perspective is very good. What is a good PE ratio? A higher PE ratio shows that investors are willing to pay a higher share price today because of growth expectations in the future. The average PE for the S&P 500 has historically ranged from 13 to 15. For example, a company with a current PE of 25 above the S&P average trades at 25 times earnings. How are dividends calculated? Dividend per share (DPS) is the sum of declared dividends issued by a company for every ordinary share outstanding. The figure is calculated by dividing the total dividends paid out by the business, including interim dividends, over a period of time by the number of outstanding ordinary shares issued. How is fundamental analysis is useful to a prospective investor? Fundamental analysis provides a thorough understanding of the business to an investor. It also helps to determine a numerical intrinsic value. This value is used by the investor to compare the current price of the security so as to determine whether the security is overvalued or undervalued. What are the factors of company analysis? Important factors in fundamental analysis. Fundamental analysis is about understanding a company, the health of its business, and its forecasts. 1. Net profit. 2. Profit margins. 3. Return on equity ratio. 4. Price to earnings PE ratio. 5. Price to book value P by B ratio. What is economic analysis in fundamental analysis? Fundamental analysis is the examination of the underlying forces that affect the well being of the economy, industry groups, and companies. To forecast future stock prices, fundamental analysis combines economic, industry, and company analysis is to derive a stock's current fair value and forecast future value. Is lower PE ratio better? A stock's PE ratio doesn't indicate whether a stock is good or bad. It only indicates the stock's price in relation to its earnings. A stock with a lower PE ratio is typically regarded as being cheaper than a stock with a higher PE ratio. Stocks with a low PE ratio may be underpriced in the short term. What are the types of stock market analysis? Technical analysis and fundamental analysis are the two main types of analysis related to stock trading. Fundamental analysis evaluates certain securities to create forecasts about its price in the future. This type of analysis uses specific indicators. These includes EPS, P by E ratios, beta, and more. Can day trading make you rich? Some day traders do make money. However, the odds are definitely not in your favor. One research report published by several university professors determined that in any given year, only about 13% of day traders achieve a profit. Even worse, the study found that less than 1% of day traders consistently make money. How stop loss is calculated? Your stop loss placement can be calculated in two different ways: cents, ticks, pips at risk, and account dollars at risk. The strategy that emphasizes account dollars at risk provides much more important information because it lets you know how much of your account you have risked on the trade. Can you trade with more than one broker? Sure, you can have multiple accounts. Not only are you allowed to have accounts in different brokerage firms, you can even have more than one account with different stockbrokers in the same stockbroking firm. Just be careful not to buy and short the same stock with different brokers in the same firm. Are ETFs good for long term investing? Beyond that, stock ETFs are well suited for almost any investor, including buy and hold investors saving for a long term goal such as retirement. In fact, if you have a long term horizon, you may want to hold a higher percentage of stock ETFs in your portfolio to give you the best opportunity for growth. Can you use both fundamental and technical analysis? Fundamental and technical analysis can complement one another. Fundamental and technical analysis can be combined to provide a holistic trading strategy. Traders often compare the differences between fundamental and technical analysis. However, blending the two can have positive benefits. Does Warren Buffett use technical analysis? Academics largely see technical analysis as pseudo scientific nonsense. Buffett has said he realized that technical analysis did not work when I turned the chart upside down and did not get a different answer. To Lynch, charts are greater for predicting the past. What is bottom up fundamental analysis in stock market? Bottom up investing is an investment approach that focuses on the analysis of individual stocks and de emphasizes the significance of macroeconomic cycles and market cycles. The bottom up approach assumes individual companies can do well even in an industry that is not performing, at least on a relative basis. What is the purpose of NSE? Establishing a nationwide trading facility for equities, debt, and other hybrid instruments, ensuring equal access to investors across the nation through an appropriate communication network, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent securities market to investors using electronic trading systems. Is technical analysis real? Technical analysis can provide very accurate price predictions. Technical analysis is also about probability and likelihoods, not guarantees. If something works more often than not, even though it doesn't work all the time, it can still be very effective at generating profits. What is PE and PB? Price to earnings PE ratio is a measure of the valuation of a company's stock. The price to book PB ratio compares the price of the stock with its book accounting value. The higher the PB ratio, more expensive is the stock and vice versa. How do I invest wisely? Use these 7 simple principles to save and invest money. 1. Start investing as soon as you begin earning. 2. Use automation to stay disciplined. 3. Build savings for short term goals and emergencies. 4. Invest money to accomplish long term goals. 5. Leverage tax advanced accounts for faster results. 6. Choose investments based on your origin. 7. Avoid investment funds with high fees. What is a good portfolio balance? The traditional balanced portfolio is comprised of 60% stocks and 40% bonds. However, your asset allocation should be based on your age. Younger investors are in a better position to take on more risks than older investors are. You should have a portfolio that is 80% stocks and 20% bonds. What is the rule of 100 in investing? It states that individuals should hold a percentage of stocks equal to 100 minus their age. So, for a typical 60-year-old, 40% of the portfolio should be equities. The rest would comprise of high grade bonds, government debt, and other relatively safe assets. What a balanced portfolio looks like. For example, a balanced portfolio might consist of 25% dividend paying blue chip stocks, 25% small capitalization stocks, 25% AAA rated government bonds, and 25% investment grade corporate bonds. In the past, investors would need to assemble their portfolios manually by purchasing the individual investments involved. What are the 3 purposes of a portfolio? A student portfolio is a compilation of academic work and other forms of educational evidence assembled for the purpose of evaluating coursework quality, learning progress, and academic achievement, determining whether students have met learning standards or other academic requirements for courses grade level. Is SIP, systematic investment plan, good or bad? No doubt that SIP is a great tool. It works on the concept of rupee cost averaging. However, to start a SIP with the belief that nothing could go wrong if you invest through SIP is foolhardy. Over 80% of the investors have entered the mutual fund world in the last 5 to 6 years. What is intraday risk? Intraday trading comes with a high degree of risk compared to long term investments or even short term trades. Stocks fluctuate within price ranges, with the lowest point of a price range called a support and the ceiling a resistance. A stop loss is a price at which you sell your shares to avoid further loss. Is options trading better than stocks? Options can be less risky for investors because they require less financial commitments than equities, and they can also be less risky due to their relative imperviousness to the potentially catastrophic effects of gap openings. Options are the most dependable form of hedge, and this also makes them safer than stocks. Should you only invest in dividend stocks? Then dividend stocks are probably a good choice for you. Investing in stocks is a good way to grow wealth in the long run, and it is a wise strategy to employ in the course of saving for retirement. But if you are going to put money into stocks, it pays to load up on those that pay dividends. What makes a good dividend stock? If you plan to invest in dividend stocks, look for companies that boast long term expected earnings growth between 5 and 15%, strong cash flows, low debt to equity ratios, and industrial strength. Are ETFs good investment? Exchange traded funds (ETFs) have a number of features that can make these investment vehicles ideal for young investors with small amounts of capital to invest. For one, exchange traded funds (ETFs) make it possible to build a diversified portfolio with relatively low investment amounts. How high can a stock go in one day? How much can a share price increase in a day depends on its price band. There are four price bands for stocks in India: 2%, 5%, 10%, and 20%, which is decided by the stock exchange. If the price band of a company is 10%, then it can rise or fall only 10% on that entire day of trading. What is the most expensive share in India? Do you know that Indian Tire Manufacturer MRF is the most expensive stock in India, which costs 60,000 per share? Madras Rubber Factory MRF Limited is an Indian multinational and the largest manufacturer of tires in India and the 14th largest manufacturer in the world. How do you analyze a company? There are generally six steps to developing an effective analysis of financial statements. 1. Identify the industry economic characteristics. 2. Identify company strategies. 3. Assess the quality of the firm's financial statements. 4. Analyze current profitability and risk. 5. Prepare forecasted financial statements. 6. Value of the firm. How do you explain financial analysis? Financial analysis is the process of evaluating businesses, projects, budgets, and other finance related transactions to determine their performance and suitability. Typically, financial analysis is used to analyze whether an entity is stable, solvent, liquid, or profitable enough to warrant a monetary investment. What is meant by technical analysis? Technical analysis is a trading discipline employed to evaluate investments and identify trading opportunities by analyzing statistical trends gathered from trading activity such as price movement and volume. Technical analysis can be used on any security with historical trading data. What is fundamental equity? The fundamental equity team, led by Patrick Kaiser, manages value oriented strategies across the full range of market capitalizations with a focus on bottom up analysis to identify companies with overlooked or improving fundamental strength, typically those with industry leading characteristics as well. Is it good for a stock to be undervalued? Overpaying for a stock is one of the main risks for value investors. You can risk losing part or all of your money if you overpay. The same goes if you buy a stock close to its fair market value. Buying a stock that is undervalued means your risk of losing money is reduced even when the company doesn't do well. What are three indicators of the stock market? The economic indicators most often used by analysts and investors include gross domestic product (GDP), the consumer price index (CPI), and the non-farm payroll report and the consumer confidence index. Do analysts make good money? According to data from the US Bureau of Labor Statistics (BLS), The median annual income for financial analysts across all experience levels in May 2018 was $85,660 per year. So, on average, financial analysts start out much better paid than the typical worker. What happens if a stock price goes to zero? A drop in price to zero means the investor loses his or her entire investment. A return of minus 100% because the stock is worthless. The investor holding a short position doesn't have to buy back the shares and return them to the lender, usually a broker, which means the short position gains a 100% return.